Face. face, no face, no face, yo, I'll eat that cookie face. Yo, I'll eat that cookie face. Yo, I'll eat that cookie face. I'm scarred for life, but I'm set for life, and I'm set for life, but I'm scarred for life, and I'm coming at you. I'm fucking crazy. I'm fucking psycho, fucking insane. That's the fucking chorus right there.
You nailed it,
That is
dude. You
good.
nailed it.
Yeah.
You nailed it, and you visually transformed into fucking Joe Rogan. There,
You
dude.
did.
You fucking,
Oh, Joe Rogan. Yeah. Okay.
yeah, you did. You visually transformed
That's
yourself into Joe Rogan. It was amazing.
You're watching the Big Room live on Twitch. You're the Big Room. You're watching the Big Room live on Twitch. Yeah.
On Twitch. You're on mute.
I'm frozen.
Hey, no, you're good.
Okay.
You're not frozen.
How you do?
I'm doing pretty good.
Hey, everybody.
Hey there, what's that in your hand? That looks like something that would demand a question right off the bat of what are
you
you
drinking?
drinking?
Well, hello, people of internet land.
Internet world.
Today, I'm going with the Johnny Walker Black Label once
That's
again.
that's your current staple.
It is, but but like to make it taste different, I switched it up with a round ice cube.
Ah,
Makes it taste totally
nice.
different. Yeah, when it's
Sure,
round.
sure. You should get a little bit. You should get a little splash of bitters in there.
Into why? What does that do? Just give it an aroma, right? Bitters
Yeah,
don't do anything.
it changes the flavor a bit. Yeah, if you're looking to change the flavor up and not fuck it up too bad.
I got the orange bitters, and
Nice.
then I got this one,
Angostura.
which is like a cinnamon one. And I had a different one, but I gave it to Josh. I had the traditional one. But I don't
Angostura.
know. Yeah, it's the other Angostura. I had two of these.
I have a good. I have a mole.
Really?
Mole bitters. Yeah,
Okay. What does that do?
it gives it a little bit of a
Chocolatey flavor?
chocolatey. Yeah, very little. Just like bitters,
Okay. Here we go. The
You just want
bitters.
to splash it. You just want to put a splash in there, a little.
Boop, boop.
That's all you need. That's all you need. That's all you
Just
need.
a couple of drops.
That's it. A couple drops.
Yeah, just for a small glass like that.
That's
This
all
will
you
give
need.
it just really changes the aroma, which changes the way you perceive the taste.
Yeah.
That sounds good.
But yeah, man, things going pretty good. Been busy
Good,
with
man.
work. Busy with work, doing a lot of the working thing. And
Oh, I just noticed what you got in the background.
what the pumpkin?
The pumpkin.
Oh yeah, I got the pumpkins up.
Oh, that pumpkin's as old as we are.
Yeah, K Rock is decking out
Keeper
the
of the
house.
pumpkin.
Yep. She's got spiders and cobwebs and a whole boneyard of animals and good stuff.
Wow.
Good stuff. Yeah, but all pretty good.
Good suggestion on the bitters. 2 drops of that in there. It's like
Yeah,
it
switch
makes
it up. Switch it up a little bit.
just a little
I got
bit.
2 new. I don't know if I. Oh yeah, you were. What did I try the? What did I drink last? What was I drinking last week?
You drank delicious looking mezcal.
Mezcal, right? I tried the other mezcal. I got 2 bottles of mezcal. You know, 2
Okay.
new mezcals. I got the one that I tried last
Uh-huh.
week, and then another one called I don't remember now, La Vida or something like that. That was
Loca.
described as being a much more honey
Okay.
based mezcal. It's not a honey based mezcal.
No.
It tastes much more like mezcal, like because it's
Okay.
yeah. So it's just quite that mezcal peppery flavor.
Yeah.
And not bad. It was definitely good. It was definitely good. Something I would not turn down a drink. I don't know if I'll order another bottle on my own because it didn't seem like there was that much of a difference between it and Monte
Monte
Alban
Alban
kind
or
of
something.
and
Gotcha.
it wasn't expensive. It was like $39 or something like that. So a little more for mezcal, but
Yeah. Not too
between
bad.
the two, the one that I tried last week, that was the definite winner. Definite winner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Agave they had like what they do, like toast the casks in agave or something like that. The inside of the casks, they candy coat it.
Yeah,
or something.
they coat the inside of the cask in agave syrup.
Mm-hmm.
So they paint it and then they let that dry. And then they
That's
take
cool.
the agave plants themselves, roast them in open air fire pits of the earth to try to get that earthy flavor into it. They do that for 48 hours.
Wow.
Roast them for 48 hours.
It's a long time to roast.
Then they grind them up with the big old wheel.
Oh yeah, the
Big old
stone
stone
wheel.
wheel. Yep. And then they put them in the casks for whatever it is, 6 months or something. Very tasty though.
That is worth, like, that process is worth paying the extra money for, you know?
Dude, and the bottle was cool. So you're telling me that for $44 you're making that bottle, hand harvesting the agave plants, roasting them in open air fire pits for 2 days,
Shipping it,
grinding it up with a giant stone,
grinding it.
aging it for 6 months,
Yeah.
filtering it, putting it into a bottle, and then shipping it.
And you get a whole bottle of it to enjoy.
For $44?
Yeah.
A bargain.
It's like a meal.
It's
You
like
pay that for
magic.
artisan meal, and you only get to eat
Yeah.
once. This is a
Only
bottle.
once.
You'll get to have
For
several
at least a
glasses.
few weeks. Yeah. It's magic. It's virtual magic.
Oh, it's magic.
But yeah, so I got
Well,
that. Huh? See, anything major happening in your world?
yes.
Oh, what happened? Good?
Mm,
Didn't sound good. No, it didn't sound good.
no, it
I know
wasn't good.
I heard about the car, right? You told us about the car last week.
Yeah, it's more on that. So it's a good news, bad news. But it's not really. People can.
But it's not
okay,
really good news.
It's not really good news. I got a new car.
Oh, well,
I got a new car.
Okay.
Yeah. So I couldn't get my old car repaired for less than $3,000, and it's like it's just it's just that thing
and
where,
your
like,
car's what? Your old car was what? 2012 or something like that, or
2011.
Okay.
And so the thing is, I would have had to take the gamble on that risk and then hope that it lasts me for a couple more years at that price.
Yeah, right.
At least 2 more years, But
Yeah.
there's no guarantee with it. None.
No.
None. You spend that money, it might not do anything. Plus, it's an aftermarket part. It's just like it was time to cut the tie. And I did the math. Should have consulted you. I did it on my own. And I got a brand new car. I've never owned a brand new off the lot car. 2024 Toyota Corolla is what I got. I didn't go with the Prius. Prius is more expensive. It has more. The Prius actually has more room. People don't realize that it's actually more spacious than a Corolla.
Okay.
The trunk layout's different.
Oh, God.
Yeah. The Corolla, you could fit a couple full-size suitcases in it, no problem. Because the trunk's like real deep, but it's like there's nothing under it. Like my Prius, it was a hatch. I could fit 2 suitcases back there, and if I lifted up, there was a whole bin, like a deep bin, like 2-foot deep bin of like stuff you could put down there, like windshield washing fluid, all kind of different kind of stuff.
Sure.
And then there were 2 side compartments too, like saddlebag compartments in the Prius. This doesn't have that. This is very, very little space for anything other than,
Humans.
cluttering up your, you got to put it on top, which you can't, it's not undercover. So,
right.
So you can't really keep a lot of personal stuff in there. The glove compartment's very big, but the little compartment between the seats is tiny, tiny, tiny. It's twice as big in the Prius. Those are the things I miss. But the Prius is like $6,000 more.
Oh wow.
Than the Corolla. Yeah. So it's like, okay, I'll do without the space. What I love about the car is that it has all the bells and whistles, even though I got a base model. I just got the basic one, limited edition. It's like a limited edition, meaning literally it's limited in what the extras are. It's a basic one. But even this in the Corolla lineup, in the 2024 lineup there's 3 different models, So this is like a standard. It's like a standard edition, that somebody might have called standard. This is a basic edition, but all 3 versions of flavors of the 2024 Corolla come with lane assist, and like I have cruise control, and it's freaking awesome. When you have put on a cruise control, it has this lane assist where you can turn it on and off, but it reads the paint on the roads, the lines. And it gently keeps you in there. Like you could take your hands off the wheel, and if it's even a gradual turn, like a C type turn,
right,
it'll keep you there. And but it detects that your hands aren't on the wheel after like 10 seconds. It'll beep beep. It'll beep at you, let you know, and then a little thing on the dash says put your hands on the wheel.
Right, gotcha.
And you can't make like it's not capable of like self-driving, like making sharp turns or anything like that. But the technology in it's pretty cool. And it's like, if you get distracted or you drift, like it gently keeps you right in line there. And so that's a great feature. But it comes at a price. And people I tell people, I got the new car. And people are like, congratulations. And to me, it's like, it's weird because you're congratulating me on getting in debt. Like, right? Like I had a car that was paid off. If you want to say congratulations, was like, you got 2 more years out of your Prius that, you paid off your Prius. That's a good congratulations.
No, yeah. When you pay it off, that's,
Yeah. But congratulations on a new car is like, no, I just signed up for 5 years of debt.
Yeah, unless you're in a situation where you're able to actually buy a car. Like you've got money put away. Oh, hey, here's the car.
Yeah. And you do it because you want to, not because you have to. This was a necessity buy. This was, I mean, granted, I was talking to, Princess Akini today. She's not a princess anymore. She's all grown up. Queen Akini. She, I was telling her, it's like, it's a lifestyle, but it's something I depended on for my livelihood. And, I would love to do more AV stuff, but I'm finding out it just doesn't pay that much. In Pittsburgh, it pays, Johnstown pays nothing. But it does pay, but it's still like few and far between gigs. It's not, there's not enough like, hey, you could do this full time, 40 hours a week.
Right.
Type of thing. So, so that's like not an option. And so like, and anytime you have to rely on somebody else that, for money, like a gig, where they're like, hey, we have something now, can you do this? It's kind of sucks because you can't make your own work. You can't find your own work. You can't work as much as you want to. If you want to make extra money, the work's not there for you to make extra money. It's like a couple days here, a couple days there, a month. That's all I get from AV work. And that's me. That's me at the level I'm at. I'm not in a union. That's my situation right now. And my situation changed, when the Prius died. I had to assess what my money making options were. And it's like,
Yeah, sure.
well, now the math part comes in that when I came out in 2018, I was living with you.
Yep.
Came out with the Prius. That was I paid $10,000. That was a $10,000. I bought that car with about 100,000 miles on it. And it was about 10 years old. 10 years old, 100,000 miles. Yeah.
You got about almost 5 years.
No, I didn't. Nope. No. Nope. I mean, in Johnstown, I didn't put any miles on it, so it was like I got a couple years there. But
you didn't buy it in 2018.
No. I bought another one at your place. I had 2 Priuses at your place for a hot second.
Okay.
Because I knew this one was on its way out. It started leaking oil. It started like oil disappearing out of it.
Yeah.
And so, I had a silver one. Then I went to the black one in 2018. After I made some money, I bought the 2018 one, and I got my credit score up. I bought the 2011 one. So I had a 2008, and I bought the 2011 in 2018.
And that one you got about 5 years out of.
No. I started driving that in 2019, and I just got rid of that. So that's 2020, 21, 22. That's only 3 years.
It's 23.
Yeah, but okay. I guess it's 4 years. Okay.
Yeah, 4 years.
But
definitely.
I didn't barely drive it during 2020. Like during the pandemic.
Right, true.
It sat.
Right.
For like a year. I didn't do much driving. I went to the grocery store, right? That's about it. So I guess that's why I don't count that as hard drive. But I did put about, it lasted about what is significant as a measuring, is a like litmus, is that my first one, I put about 100,000 miles on it before it died. And I started having oil problems at 150,000 miles. Okay. The second one, the 2011, started having oil problems around 150,000 miles again. And at 220, I got rid of it. So I bought it, and I bought that one with 90,000. So I put about 130 on this one but I bought it for $12,000. So it's 10,000 plus 12,000. We got 22,000. Plus I had to do like miscellaneous weird repairs on these things.
Yeah, definitely.
That easily came into the thousands again. So I'm just rounding. I'm saying like probably 26 grand is, what I spent on those 2 cars in the period of basically 5 years of use.
Right.
Because that first year when I was with you, which was 2017, like the end of 2017 is when I think I came out. I think I came out in like I always say August in my mind. It was like maybe August or something like that.
You spent a few months where you were coming out a couple of days a week, and then it was a little later in the year.
No, I didn't. It wasn't a few months, bro. That was a few weeks.
Was it?
It was a few weeks when I was like, it was like actually like a week. It was like after a couple days, I was like, can I do this again tomorrow? And then after I tested it for like, it was like 2 weeks. I was like, I can work every day out here and make a full-time living wage in Pittsburgh. Cannot do that in Johnstown. And that's when, you're right, because the first couple weeks I stayed at T's for like, I think a few days, and then it wasn't long. That was over the period of like 2 weeks between you and T, and then you hooked me up with the spare room.
Right.
And then I was there for like a year. And a half. I think like I was at your place for like a year and a half. and right as my the other Prius died, I got rid of it, and then I got this new one. But yeah, so let's say 25 grand. Well, this car brand new was 25 grand.
Okay.
That's why in my head it was like I spent that much money, granted I
Yeah.
had like I spent that much money over 5 years, man.
Yeah.
Somehow though,
We figure you should be able to get, based on your past experience, right? You should be able to get an easy 100, 100,000 miles
yeah.
plus before any major
Yeah,
repairs you're talking.
exactly. Which was the difference between those cars. And that's significant. So like instead of like people I always bought the car when people, they insure it for 100,000 miles and they get out of it right before they hit that 100,000 miles. Now I
Right.
get to be that person if I want, or I
Yeah.
keep it and I deal with the back end of the bullshit.
Right.
From 100,000 miles to 200,000 where there's no coverage and you have to cover whatever. The advantage also is that I had oil problems with those cars, and I talked to other Prius owners, and they're like, "Really? I didn't. I don't. I have over 200,000 miles, and I don't have any oil issues." So I'm like, "Did I just get bad luck of the draw that maybe somebody put shitty oil in the car, or they
At
ran
some
it too long?"
point, sure.
They had it for 90 freaking thousand miles. Plus, it could have been used. Both of them showed one owner, but maybe that owner was doing Uber and Lyft, and then like really driving it hard and not not doing oil changes and not doing, maybe they didn't put in like it calls for full synthetic oil. I
Oh,
think all
okay.
new cars, they want full synthetic, and they don't want you to put anything else in there.
No cheap
Not
shit.
the hybrid oil, not the cheap oil.
Right.
If you could mess up the engine. So it could have done that, I mean, they had it for that, that long to do it. So this time I get to be in control of what goes in this car. I get
Right
to do
from
the
the
maintenance
start.
from
Yeah.
day one. And I get to enjoy, like, if anything goes wrong, like I got a warranty for 100,000 miles on this car, 120,000 miles. I bought the extra. It was 3 years, 36,000 miles. And for another $2,600, I could take it from 36 to 120.
Oh yeah, you got
Coverage
that.
on everything, including the electrical, and it is a hybrid. I get about 50 miles to the gallon. These my Priuses too, both of them, I got 36.
Oh right.
Yeah, I get 36 miles to the gallon. I never really got more, and it always averaged out about 36. So I'm gonna get 50. So with that savings, I figure okay. But here's the thing, though. I got those financed through my credit union,
Okay.
and my credit union wouldn't approve me for this big of a loan because my credit,
Sucks.
I don't know, somehow went down. Like I
Yeah.
did I made some bad mistakes, I guess, and it's gone down. It's not where it was when I bought that Prius. It's about 100 points lower.
Okay.
They wouldn't approve me for the loan, so I went through Toyota, and it was actually easier to get approved for a new car than it is a used car.
Okay.
Because Toyota wants to move product, it's
Sure.
their brand, and so I was like, really? Okay. Yeah. My buddy Nizam hit me to that. He has a brand new car, and he's like, yeah, think about it. I was like, okay. And I couldn't believe when I got approved, bro. I was like, damn, I didn't need a cosigner,
Right. Right.
nothing. Yeah. Like my credit score is like 690.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not even like it was 700 like a week ago. I don't even it goes up and down so much. You don't even
Oh
know.
yeah.
Like I think I applied for a credit card or something. I don't know.
690 is not horrible, man. 690 is good.
No, got me approved for a brand new car, but it's a $30,000 car.
Right.
So now I have a $600 note I got to pay every month. But my rental that I was in to drive Uber this past week was $300 a week.
A week, right?
So, it's $600 a month. I'm like, well, I get all these perks as a brand new car, and It's better than 1,200 a month. It's 600 a month,
Yeah.
and I can refinance after like a year. And I hope this will actually help my credit. And
Oh
then I'm
yeah.
hoping to refinance with PSE ECU, and that'll bring it down significantly. What my monthly payment is, but yeah, man, like my monthly payment on those Priuses, because they were only like $10,000-$12,000 each purchase, broken up into 2 different purchases. I
Mhm.
was only paying I never paid more than $200 a month.
Right.
So to pay $600 a month is freaking what?
That's what
And
mine was. The van when I got the van.
yeah,
Yeah, the van was 60 something, 663 a month for 5 or 6 years.
should have got a van.
That's what I'm saying for the van.
I should have got a van.
Oh, you should have got a van. Yeah,
I should have got the van. Yeah.
I got a van with a
Could haul
wheelchair.
around a lot more passengers. Yeah, I could start like a custom service, man.
Right. I don't know how much they have that, but how much of a call there is for that?
Yeah, probably not that great.
Probably not.
Yeah, probably not. But yeah, so that's it. But I tell some people I called my insurance and they're like, "Oh, congratulations, you got a new car." I'm like,
don't congratulate me. Yeah.
Okay, I got one because I had to. I got into debt because I don't have a choice and I have no other viable skill sets. This is what I have to do for money.
This is my life.
This is it. That's all I know how to do. Everything else I know how to do doesn't pay any good money.
Right.
Or it's not reliable. That's just what it is. So
nice.
Yeah. What are you gonna do? But at the same time, like I said, I was, telling Queen Akini too. I was like, there's plenty of people that would kill or die to make love to me and to be in my shoes. Be like, I'd love to have a loan for a new car.
Right.
It's like on the surface, yeah, but when you figure out I gotta work another 30 hours per month before I start making any profits.
Yeah.
It's like a whole damn week. Almost. Whole week gone.
Whole week.
No. So yeah. But yeah, that's my story. That's what I'm still and I haven't been able to drive. I got it on Monday. I haven't been able to drive it yet because I drove down to West Virginia. Yeah, my buddy. Nizam drove me down to get it because you can't get a brand new Corolla in Pittsburgh. They're there's a waiting list. Could end up waiting months, and but they, because it's Toyota, they have national dealerships. They have to make sure that all their dealerships get some cars.
Right.
So we found one. It was 3 hours away, but Nizam was, kind enough to drive me down and drive me back, man. It was an all day affair on Monday. And, but yeah, I'm back with it, but I haven't been able to use it actually for work because the title and all that stuff needs processed. And because it's between states, it was processed in West Virginia, it has to transfer and I have to get the PA inspection on it.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yep. It has to be inspected by the Commonwealth, even though it's a brand new car. I got to pay them another 150, whatever it is. I don't know, $120 or something.
Yeah.
Somebody to inspect it and put a sticker on there and say, yeah, it's safe to drive in Pennsylvania.
It's good for you. But yeah, no, nothing really major going on here. I had a good work meeting today. Met a new contact that for FedEx. They hired some new guys gonna be my day-to-day. And what's cool, first of all, his name is DeLorean. Wow. That's his first name, DeLorean. And I didn't get to ask if his parents are big Back to the Future fans or what. Amazing. But I met him, and two cool things. One, he lives in Pittsburgh.
Wow.
Yeah, he lives up in the North Hills. So
Wow.
because I guess there's a big FedEx facility not far, like just outside Pittsburgh.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
there
well,
is.
yeah, so that's where he's stationed basically.
Okay.
Um, but so we're gonna wind up getting together for some lunch or dinner at some point.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, so that's cool. And two, it was a video conference. We had a video meet. Yeah, so we went through everything. I went over what we did. He told me about his background, his history. I gave him mine and all that, and gave him a run through of what we do for them, so he knows. And at the end of the conference, at the end of the meeting, it's half our meeting. He says, he goes, "Hey, man, listen, look, before we call it a day here, I got to ask you, man, you got to tell me about those comic books in the background." And I was just like, "Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. I've been into comic books forever, man, since like the '80s, and he was just like, he's like, I was almost gonna take this call in my office, but it was so nice out. I came out here to take the call. Next time, though, next time, what you'll see, I'll be able to show you I have the Infinity Gauntlet and Iron Man mask. You have an Iron Man, a model of the Iron Man mask. Like, yeah,
Wow.
yeah. I was like, nice. I was like, nice. He goes, yeah, I go, He's like, I was a big comic book fan when I was a kid.
Nice.
And he looks fairly young. He looks like he's probably mid-30s.
Mhm.
And he was like, yeah, I was a big comic book fan when I was a kid. But then, I mean, I was born in Cleveland. I grew up in Cleveland, and I started getting into junior high and high school, and like I just got freaking bullied by all the kids, and because I was comic book nerd, and so I wound up like backing away from it for a little while, and then I grew up, then I became an adult, and I was like, you know what, god damn it, I like this stuff. I can get into it if I want to. Like, goddamn right. So that was a good meeting.
Yeah, you'll have
Yeah.
to tell them how those are certified.
Oh, I did. I gave him a quick run through of what they were and about this one that's signed by Stan Lee, and
Nice. At the
he's like,
Pittsburgh
oh
Comic-Con.
man, yeah, he's like, oh man,
Yeah. Yeah, that boat has sailed, man. He can no more signatures from Stan Lee.
yeah. All that means is price is going up. The price is going up.
Yeah.
You guys certified and confirmed and graded.
Mine's still in Johnstown in a drawer. And
Get it.
I need to get it and get
You gotta
it.
go get it, man.
I gotta go get it and get it certified and do this stuff, man. It needs to be on my wall. Damn it. Well, yeah, I gotta make myself a note to do that. Why haven't I
Yeah, man.
done that?
You definitely gotta get that, man. Cause
Yeah. I have that, and I think I gave TK like all the ones from from when I was a kid, which like I had like the first 14
issues.
or something of like the what ifs.
Yeah, the issues. Yeah, issues. Yeah.
Yeah, issues. I don't know what else I had. Like, nothing back then like showed any great value, but to me, they were valuable because I really enjoyed that series.
Yeah, man. I'm looking right now. I'm looking at on eBay. I'm just looking. I just did a quick search just now for Stanley signatures.
Ah,
Yeah. And let's see. What am I looking at here? A Fantastic Four, number 55, signed by Stan Lee. That's $2,000. A newer one from the New Warriors. That's just fucking recent. That's $500.
Okay. So we're looking at least, I would say it's probably,
X-Men,
probably fetch
X-Men number
$200.
500. So I mean that's just a few years ago. That's a $270. Then we're selling that too soon. I gotta hold on to that. Yeah, they're all up there. They're all up there. Amazing Spider-Man 606.
It's hard, everybody wants to make an impact. Not everybody. Not everybody. Not everybody, but some of us, you come on planet Earth and you're like, what's my purpose? And I think Stan Lee was great at questioning that and then creating a cast of characters that also always asked that question. And some of them went down a dark road and some of them became heroes.
Yeah.
And by telling story after story based around that question, he himself impacted the world. The world. Like,
Oh yeah.
just
He's got,
Spider-Man.
you read some of the old comic books, and they're hilarious because they're so obviously directed at young boys in the '60s, and where they're referring to, you know, the female characters as, "Oh, little lady, don't you worry," and some of the bad guys are hilarious, like the Mandarin. The drawing of him is so stereotypically, you know, Chinese. It's just it would be immensely offensive today. But he so believed it, like he knew he knew the era he was writing in. He knew what he had to write because if you read some of his, he used to always every comic book he had a Stan's soapbox. He called it.
Yeah.
And it was a little one-page article where he
Yeah.
wrote on stuff. You read some of those from the '60s, he was definitely out in front of things in terms of, uh, saying things like women could do anything a man could do, and we have to get past this whole, racial motivation, that people see the difference in colors and that we're all really just humans, and like he was definitely
Man,
an
what a great
amazing
guy.
individual, amazing
He was an
individual.
amazing an amazing human. Really, really found his purpose and stuck through it. And like anybody, I mean, it's not going to be easy. There's going to be situations where you're like, I think about this now, is like where you have to, as an adult, and you have the bills. Um, when you're a kid, to get your 10,000 hours to specialize in something when you're not paying bills and you're under your parents' roof is something that, not a lot of people take advantage of because
Oh yeah,
you don't you don't think about it that way when you're in that age. But like, as an adult, it's harder when you're like, well, I want to have this lifestyle, or and like, do I sell, like, yeah, like I can't do both. Like I can't become an expert like me. Like right now, like I love to produce music. It's super fun for me, but I got to really pick and choose, and it's on the bottom of my list because
yeah.
I like my apartment. I like where I live. I like the convenience of it, and
Mhm.
it's a choice. It's a lifestyle choice. It's well, I'll do this now, but it's like, the chances of me creating anything that are going to be like groundbreaking, or I mean, get slimmer and slimmer, as time goes by, because you're not honing your craft all the time. Well, anyway, it's another just applaud to Stan Lee to be like, what he sacrificed to create. I mean, he saw some early success, but I know the early days weren't easy for him, and
Oh yeah,
Steve
back then.
Ditko.
Yeah, no. I mean, then the whole story. I mean, just all the way up to that 2005 Iron Man movie. You know, and the decisions that were made leading up to that, because Marvel was in trouble. I mean,
Right.
the comic book industry was dying. There were not enough people interested in the comic book stories and buying comic books. Marvel was going bankrupt.
Wow.
And they took literally everything they owned, all their properties, everything, mortgaged all of it,
Wow.
and put it all into Iron Man. And if that movie had not made money,
Wow.
they would have gone broke. So they went from the verge of bankruptcy to now 18 years later, Disney buys them for $14 billion.
Wow, man. His hero's arc is just can't write that. You know?
No,
I mean,
that's a really
you
great.
can, but he
Sure.
lived it. Like that's amazing, man. Have success in the 80s and 90s and then have it fall off to that degree that by 2000 early 2005 you're on the verge of bankruptcy and
Yeah.
having to face that and then to pick Iron Man out of over
Oh,
what? I mean, the Spider-Man movies were already being made.
but they didn't own, but Marvel didn't own Spider-Man at that point. Marvel had sold the rights
Oh
to
shoot!
Sony. So Sony owned all the rights to Spider-Man.
And
The only thing Marvel got money for was comic books. If there was
okay.
merchandise sold, movies, anything outside of comic books, Sony got the money for it because because that's what they did over through the 90s. Marvel had this. They sold Spider-Man and the entire Spider-Man universe. So they sold, Rhino, Vulture, Scorpion, all those characters, all those rights went to Sony.
Wow.
And then they had to sell the X-Men to Fox, and they sold Fantastic Four. So all those rights got sold.
Wow.
So they looked over what did they have left, and they knew, okay, we got Captain America, we got Iron Man, Thor, the Hulk. We got all those things that we could try, and they had tried that Hulk movie previous to Iron Man, the one that what's his name made, the Chinese director, I can't remember. It started Eric Bana, Ang Lee, maybe Ang Lee. It was Ang Lee, I think,
Okay.
and it just didn't
Sounds
go
right.
well. It did not go well. It did, so. And they said, and it was John Favreau from Singles.
Right.
That actor, and he's a director as well. And he thought, man, if you look at the actual stories told in the comic books, Tony Stark has a hell of a story. They in the 70s they addressed fucking alcoholism. Tony Stark was an alcoholic. Like he got removed from. They wouldn't let him in the Iron Man suit anymore because he was such an alcoholic that another person took over the Iron Man suit for a number of months while Tony was in rehab. Like that was stories that they addressed in the 70s, and John Favreau was like, dude, that character has an arc. We could tell a story there.
Wow.
And then they fucking come across, Robert Downey Jr., which has a very similar story arc on a
Yeah.
personal level,
Right.
and gold
Wow.
gold mine, just struck and hit it. And they had that vision where, at the end, at the credits, at the very first post-credit scene, they got fucking Samuel L. Jackson showing up as Nick Fury, and he drops the Avengers bomb on the audience. I mean, like I still remember
Yeah.
going to that movie in 2005, and everyone was like, "Dude, there's something after the credits. Yeah, you have to wait till after the credits." And I watched it, and there's only been a few times where a movie has made me just either just go. One was the Matrix. When I first saw
Yeah.
the Matrix, that part where they do and they go into his voice and he comes out and he's in the pod, because
Yeah.
they did such a great job in marketing that movie, where they didn't give away that it was a futuristic thing. You just knew it was kung fu fighting, and but you didn't know that it was robots and shit in the future. And speaking of robots, he thought was
Oh, humans.
right?
Bleep, glop, glorp.
Human too.
But yeah, and so that was the first movie that I can recall me just going, I just like, oh my god. And then at the end of that Iron Man movie in the post credit scene, when Nick Fury says, I want to talk to you about the Avengers Initiative, I remember looking at Dave, next, because we saw it together, and I was just going, you can't do the Avengers as a movie. What the fuck are they talking about? That's not possible. But they had the vision. They built towards it. They actually made it happen.
Yes, indeed. I got to work on that first movie.
Yeah, you did. I got a T-shirt with a stencil from
Yeah, that's right.
the Shield logo that you got me.
That's awesome.
What I miss? You guys watching the Adam? Are you starting to get into the Marvel universe?
No. We've got a gambit of Adam's car issues and just a new contact that I a meeting I had today where we started talking.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Books.
He had a new meeting with a guy that commented on his wall behind him, and is also a comic book fan, and he lives in Pittsburgh
in the North Hills.
But he's a FedEx rep, and so Beeb's looking to. But yeah, it sparked off that into the Stan Lee and like what a force Stan Lee has been on our world.
Yes.
Our world. But not just our world, not just the three of us world.
Right.
But like the world itself. Like he really, really made a freaking impact. Like his life. Cheers to that guy.
Cheers to that guy.
Cheers to whoever that guy was.
But before we do,
what
are you drinking? Tiki?
Well,
I frozen.
Yep. I got my frozen jar of distilled water. Then on top of it, I pour Earl Grey infused gin.
But you still don't have your cozy, so your fingers are going to be numb by the end of this episode.
Done.
I can set it down.
Right. I want to set. I can set it down anytime I want to.
That's right. It tastes so good. It tastes so good on the lips.
Good on the lips when it goes on. I can set it down anytime I want to, dude. I can set it down anytime I want to.
Yeah.
Anytime.
You don't have a problem. You don't have any problems.
I gotta refill this. Hold on.
You're the one that has a problem.
It's him, right?
It's him. It's not me. It's not me, right? It's him. It's him.
Nathan Thurm.
Nice. Right. Yeah. But yeah, dude. So that's just how's your week been? Rolling along.
Good. I had a really good week actually.
Good.
Yeah. Let me see. We got stuff. Stuff.
Right.
Yeah. Let's see. Dream the Heavy Stuff is moving forward, doing a lot towards the December 15th show, which is the
October. What did you say?
December.
Oh, 15th. December. Okay.
December, the Winter Wonder Ball at Mr. Small's Theater.
I don't know if that's a great name or a horrible name.
Should be Wonder Balls.
I've got it.
What?
It should be Winter Wonder Balls.
Balls.
Yeah.
Well, we're one. So when we talk about the series, it'll be, with all of the Winter Wonder Balls that we have, that you've being a part of and playing.
Even looking forward to.
Looking forward to all of our Winter Wonder Balls, dancing with our Winter Wonder Balls, drinking our Winter Wonder Balls.
Yes.
Listening to the music that our Winter Wonder Balls have.
All right.
Anyways, are you going to get off of work that day? You got enough time to request it off? You still got plenty of vacation days?
Yeah.
Yeah, good.
Is it the fun house or is it the?
No, it's the theater.
Oh, the actual theater. Okay.
Yeah, where you saw us for the first time there. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, it's gonna be a really good night. And Matthias has been making stuff for background projectors, for our set.
He's doing a good job. It's cool. Yeah. I wonder how he's doing now. Like what programs he's using and stuff.
I don't know, but he made a couple more. They're really neat.
I like them.
That's cool. Learned that tomorrow Dream the Heavy is going to be on 105.9 The X in Pittsburgh.
Nice.
Indeed. Apparently they have a local hour. It's Thursday nights, I think, at 8 or 9 o'clock. So hopefully I'll be able to hear it.
That's cool.
That saw it or that listened to it said that it was really good, really weird, which is really good. I was like,
I can't wait to hear it.
Great. It's There You Go is our first single. You know, it's on all your favorite streaming platforms. You can listen to it anytime.
Nice.
But we've been getting mixes sent to us.
I like that song. It's a good song.
More songs. I Have a Killer. And
yeah, I like that Eye of the Killer too. That's a pretty different one. It's really cool.
And Candy.
That was the one I was going to make a video for, actually.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but for some reason I picked that other one, and then I kind of instantly regretted it because, you know, you guys already had a video made from that one from Club Cafe, right? Isn't it?
That's from Mr. Small's Theater, Mr. Small's Funhouse.
Oh, Mr. Small. Well, in any case, I think
that was literally our first performance.
You know, when you have wow. Well, if I, cut this video for that song anyway, it's at some point you're going to have a bunch of different stages. And once you get to like 4 different stages, then you cut between them to make a video, and that becomes a definitive video. Right. And it's the one audio track, but you're singing the same words, and it'll piece together, And those are I always thought those were kind of cool music videos to watch.
Sure.
Yeah, I feel like there's more stuff. Oh, I dropped off a painting. I'm gonna be what are you guys doing Friday? I'm in a pop-up art show through Thought Robbers Gallery, and it's at the Oaklander Hotel, luxury hotel in
fancy.
Yeah, in Oakland.
Fancy.
Yeah, that's right up your alley. It's a fancy restaurant.
You could drive right into it too. It's on ground level and it's free.
No, the Oaklander. The Oaklander's not on ground level.
Yeah, it is.
Well, the restaurant is not.
Okay.
You take an elevator and you have to take an elevator, and there's like a floor. It says the Oaklander. It takes you right into the restaurant.
Those steps to get into this building.
Oh, right, sure.
It has a hotel. But anyway, that's Friday. That's cool. And then Saturday morning is the return of Black Cat Moan. We're playing the Punks Brews and Blues Festival.
Here's some bourbon.
Sure. And we're playing it as a 3-piece, which is our
bourbon's a nice little
Maker's Mark original ensemble.
These are fine.
But
do we have any of the Averna over there, or just do we have any sweet vermouth? Basically, I want a black man. I want my hat.
But you were saying, T, what is it? You're gonna
We're playing as the first
3-piece. Who's
mute me again? I'll destroy you.
Well, for some reason, anytime either of us talk, T's mic just cuts out.
Yeah, I know. I should have muted myself, actually.
I don't know why that is.
I'll destroy you.
Maybe because he's on the bottom. I'm
a bottom. Maybe because I'm using my built-in microphone instead of an earpiece or a plug-in.
Yeah, I think that's what that's been happening ever since he switched off the earpiece.
Well, why don't I go get an earpiece?
Because the earpiece, you always rub it and it goes whoosh, whoosh.
Got a hook.
Either way, we can't win with you. But we're always winners with you.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Anyway, good stuff. Really good stuff in the studio, the art studio this week too. I've been using I picked up stuff called Mod Podge. So I've been collage kind of stuff, and
that stuff.
Really nice breakthrough.
Nice.
How to incorporate canvas.
Nice.
And then, black tar paper and photo.
That's
print.
racial. Don't ever say that again.
Yeah, that's true. Borderline.
And
I'm just kidding.
It's been a really good week so far, and I'm halfway through it. I was listening and teaching myself how our Black Cat Moan songs from year 1 and learning to play the harmonica again.
Yeah. Did you put your black cat? Did you put your black cat on the tar paper?
Fucking racist.
What are we gonna do?
You guys see the big hip hop news of the week?
No. Who shot who?
They arrested the guy that shot Tupac.
Oh, I didn't know.
Oh yeah, I heard that.
Like or not? That's the true?
Did
Yeah,
he really
true.
though? Did he really, or is he just like, I'm gonna die anyway. I'm gonna take credit for this and be.
It could be. It could be. Write some books and.
Why is he dying from cancer or something?
I don't know if he's dying from cancer or not, but basically, essentially said he wanted to write his memoirs, and in them he tells the story about the night Tupac died, and the police said, "Hey, that's information that we never released to the public. There'd be no way the guy would know that unless he had the gun." And so they busted him.
That gun.
That gun. So that was. I thought that was hilarious.
Big Room Bucks. What reference was that? The gun. The gun. The gun. The gun. 1,000 Big Room Bucks. Put it in the comments. We'll get to them.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. And
we have from the bottled city, Jeannie Jafar.
Hey
guys.
Why was she properly not introduced?
Yeah.
Was it being summons?
Jeannie Jafar. I was just being lazy.
From the bottled city. From the bottled theater.
Yeah, it is.
Here, look up and say hey.
Hey.
Hey. You see the power she has?
That was power.
Mm-hmm.
She points at people and says, "Say hey," and they're like, "Hey."
Say hey.
And they appear like manservant. Heck,
they feel like yes.
Hey.
What Yin's working on?
Hand to K-Rock, everyone.
Not well, close.
Oh wait, here, wait, real quick.
Close.
Here you go, Jen.
The hairy hands of
this. When they drink, we drink.
Oh yeah.
Ready?
Ask them. What?
Hey.
Drinking.
Yeah.
What?
I got it.
Oh, you got it.
You're drinking B. You were on it, bro. You were on
it.
Wait, what are Yin's drinking? What are you drinking?
What are Yin's drinking?
Boyd and Blair.
What is it?
Boyd and Blair.
Oh, okay.
It makes it okay because it's in sippy cups.
We're drinking it out.
That absolutely makes it okay.
Boyd and Blair, what is that, wine?
So if the set is a little wonky, well,
don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
But the whole idea isn't the idea that the play is a play where everything goes wrong?
That's right, and we're ensuring
we're
that.
making sure that
we're ensuring that.
You guys are just you take your craft so seriously.
Mm-hmm.
You go.
The
you
theater.
go to places that other people wouldn't
The
go.
theater, darling. The theater. No, we've been we've been working hard for real.
Right.
You guys want a little sneak preview?
Yes.
Of course.
Yeah. Okay, so the set is laying down right now. Okay.
Okay.
So eventually this will all be upright. But
Ooh.
these are all of the beautiful walls that
pink.
Jen has built. This is a giant window. More wall, another door. This will
Wainscoting.
be the big fireplace. We've got wainscoting and a chair rail. She's going to do a decorative molding on the door.
Wow.
But it's like crazy. I was like, I need 6 8-foot giant panels, and they have to be sturdy enough to stay up. There's 7 of them. There's 7 of them. That's how many I said. And right now, listen to what this bitch is working on right now. This is going to be a swivel bookcase. Show me swivel.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
Gonna do some 360s
For the disappearing of the, step inside and schwink and swoop and all that jazz.
So
Right,
cool.
exactly.
Yeah.
Ew.
Shrink
And all that
shoot.
jazz. So
Scooby-Doo.
we've been
Oh my
wallpapering and cutting and putting the
You
molding
guys are such
on.
troopers to make these kids' dreams come true.
You hear that, Jen?
Right?
It's what we do. We're making dreams come true. So far, I don't think a kid in this production has a clue what's going on.
No, and
But
they
she's
just get in the
making
way.
my dreams come true. That's for damn
That's
sure.
what matters.
That's more accurate. She's making my dreams come true. And this fool, every single time, she'll say something like, now, do you want that bookshelf on a hinge? Or do you want it to spin 360? And I'm like, well, ideally, I'd like it to spin 360. And then she goes, mm-hmm. 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 Okay. And then she just walks out of frame.
Good,
Yeah.
Jason.
So, and for more crime, I just went down to the library and horked a whole bunch of books
It looks
that
like
they
a
were-
library.
they were throwing out to go on our bookshelf because the kids will be like popping them off the bookshelf to
Right.
fall down. So I
Why-
horked a whole bunch of books.
Why does the library throw out books?
Well, these are encyclopedias from 1990.
That would be why, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would answer it.
Kindling.
What a great freeze.
Freeze frame.
Freeze frame.
Freeze
Freeze
frame.
frame. Woo.
There we go.
Freeze.
Sorry. I'll have to send you freeze frame. Yes, they were just doing freeze frame. I'll have to send you a picture. I asked the tech guy who works up here, I was like, hey, I heard they're throwing out books. Is there anything good up there? And he said, I'll take a look. And
Whoa.
What?
Wait, she's back.
There.
She's back.
he sent me a picture, and it was a book on Stalin that was at the top of the pile. I said, like, if they need to be rescued for like another library or something,
Yeah.
cool. But if it's something like Pluto, the 9th planet, then we can let them go.
Right.
And he sent me a picture with the book on top was like world leaders, Stalin. I was like, we'll let that one go.
There we go. Yeah, that's, yeah.
Anyway, I just wanted to touch base and say, hey,
Great.
Hey.
and we're working. And
What's the movie? I mean, what's the play?
The play that
where
goes
everything
wrong. It's called The Play That Goes Wrong.
Okay.
And
When my walls fall down.
so when the walls fall down, it'll be absolutely correct. No,
Yeah.
it's a play about a theater troupe of students that are going to perform for us, the audience, a murder mystery called The Murder at Haversham Manor. And they are taking it very seriously. They are
Yeah,
doing
okay.
their job of acting out the murder mystery. But whilst that happens, props are not where they're supposed to be. Wall hangings fall off the wall. Actors get knocked out and have to be replaced by stage managers who are not actors. It's the play that goes wrong. It's a comedy and
Wow.
it's ridiculous.
It is.
Man.
The
amazing.
set is like the 11th cast member, and Jen is like literally birthing it from scratch.
Yeah. Wow.
Wow.
Yeah. Last year, the play that I did had a set that was a length of rope and some crates, and that was it. This year, it's the exact opposite. Is that the Hand of Damron, everyone?
Hand of Damron.
That's the
Yeah.
hand
Hand of Damron, everyone.
Why is that so delicious, Dave? What'd you do to it?
Put some hair in it.
What's so delicious, Dave?
I
What'd you
rolled it
do
down
to
my
it?
arm. I poured it down my arm hair.
Make it
All right,
look
I'm going to go get back to work before the boss lady gets angry.
Okay.
All right. Have fun,
Okay.
kids. Great job.
Love yous, guys. Say bye, Jen.
Be safe.
Jen Jafar, everybody.
Bye, guys. Mwah.
Nice. Bye-bye.
Mm.
That's great. What a
What a cameo.
I can't believe they do all this stuff for free. You know.
Hey, they're getting paid.
Okay.
They might as well.
Oh,
They're getting paid.
they might as well.
They're getting paid a little something.
A little something for the hours. Cheers. Look how frothy. Look how fingerprints. So nice. I'm telling you, this is the way of the future for drinking liquor.
Yeah, dude, I can totally see that.
Mm-hmm. Should do it. Do it. Do it. Except design big room
do it.
for your. Do it. Do it. It's gonna be my thing. It's gonna be my thing. Do it. Do it.
Shit.
But we need big room cozies.
Yes.
Ooh.
That's a yes.
Get you
That's a
your card
yes.
to design it.
That's a yes.
Big room.
Big.
You're watching the big room live on Twitch. Yeah. Yo, I still can't believe. Damn, we haven't heard from Krampus in a long time. And he shows up and he has pictures of him at the Giza pyramids.
Traveling the world, man. He's out there seeing it.
Well, dude, when you're in Europe, it's easy to travel.
It is a lot easier to see the ancient wonders.
It's like flying to. We can fly in the same distance it takes us to fly to Texas, which is more of a wonder why of the world. We could fly to Egypt if we lived in London.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not exactly.
Shut
It'll
up.
be 8 hours.
Americans, we don't know distance of the maps.
8 hours? It would be what?
From London to Africa. I mean, you know, it's 8 hours. Maybe to Egypt, it's maybe only like
what
6.
What is it from Pittsburgh to Texas?
Oh, like 6, 5, maybe, but like flight. Oh, probably like 4 hours.
Yeah, I mean,
Same
it's pretty
thing.
close. Pretty
Pretty
close. Though.
close.
You're pretty close, actually. So you're good there.
Yeah, same thing.
You're good there, T.
Texas. It's Arizona. For the fly from here to Arizona.
Sure.
But for that's right. From here, that's right. That's about right. Correct.
Yeah.
And you're at the pyramids instead of just Arizona.
Yeah.
Which we like to call the Egypt of the Americas.
We blew up the pyramids of Arizona when we stumbled across them. When we were conquering this land in history, we destroyed it.
And then we put the Trinity site there to test all of our nuclear bombs to make sure no one ever found them again.
Correct.
It's a fact. Look it up.
Make sure nobody ever found them again.
Yeah.
Not picking up the fact that we probably had.
You're not going to go wandering through a radioactive wasteland to find a hypothetical ancient pyramid. No one's going to do that.
No one should do that.
No one should do that. Has anyone done that?
Shouldn't. America. Don't do it.
Shh, I can't hear you. Everybody be very quiet. You better go lay down right now.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
I'm not sure what's happening, but
I like it. Why that one? I
don't know, dude.
Woo!
Imagine
Shh, be very quiet. You better go lay down right now.
We haven't played that one in months and months, dude.
I don't know what's happening right now. But...
I don't know what's happening right now. Oh, dude, that's a funny one.
Oh, that's such a great clip.
Who was that girl up in the right corner with the hat?
I didn't even notice her.
My hair was long. That's crazy.
That's crazy what I had right now.
Funny.
Doggy.
Yeah, doggy.
Woo, doggy.
Funny stuff. Stuff is his.
Oh, yeah.
So what did I miss? You guys, were you guys playing?
I got a brand new car.
Oh, you found one. Congratulations. Oh,
I got a brand new.
Brand
I
new.
never
Not even
owned
not
a
used.
brand new
Never
car.
owned.
Brand new car.
Off the lot.
2024 car. He bought a car from the future.
Woo! Yes, sir. It is a 2024 Toyota Corolla.
Wow.
Whoa.
It's got steering assist, steering wheel assist, which is awesome.
What's that mean?
It's like a self-driving car.
Oh,
It like
wow.
you can take your hands off the wheel for like a minute, and it'll beep and say put your hands on the wheel, but it'll steer. It like reads the lines on the road, and there's like a little graph on your dash, and there's two lines, and if they're highlighted, it sees it. If one goes away, it's like, I'm not seeing this one, but I see this one. It'll guide you with this one. If it can't see either with them, it doesn't work.
As long as you never have Wile E. Coyote as an enemy, you'll be fine.
Yes, that's right.
He's gonna steer you right into the cliff wall.
Right into the cliff wall, man. Boop.
It would totally work too. That system would guide you right into Wile E. Coyote.
Whoever designed that system,
it's funny,
was born and raised somewhere in Asia and never saw an episode of Roadrunner and Coyote.
Those racist Roadrunner.
Racist Roadrunner commercials. They never saw one. They never saw one, or else they wouldn't have designed it to follow the lines on the fucking road. They'd have been like, follow the car in front of me.
That's a good point. Or follow GPS map.
Follow GPS map, yeah. Bring the GPS into it a little bit at least so that the coyote can't get me.
Not the coyote.
It's freaking pretty. And the other thing is, it does have a detection where, like, if somebody's on the side of you and you're trying to shift lanes, it'll be beep 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 and let you know. And then also on the car, what you mentioned on the car in front of you, there's like 4 little lines on a graph, and you can select the following distance that you want. So when you have your cruise control set at like 65,
right,
and then all of a sudden it turns into like a construction area and it goes down like 50, 55 miles an hour, and the people in front of you slow down, it'll automatically slow you down and maintain a distance in which you set, which could be like, this is 1 line, 2 lines, 3 lines, 4 lines distance, which is about
you're gonna make
4
a
lines
fortune
about
Uber driving. You're gonna make a fortune now.
Why?
You can take a nap while you take a quick nap. You know, everyone
up online. You could be
every 1 minute you nap is worth 4 minutes of awake time.
Is that what it is? That's the ratio.
Yeah, that's fact. That's proven fact.
That's a foo-foo fact.
That's a foo-foo fact. Look it up. Ding.
Somebody clip that.
Somebody click the foo.
That's got to be one. That's a foo-foo fact.
That's a foo-foo fact. Ding.
Look it up. Ding. That needs clip.
Hey, I have an important question.
In our arsenal.
Yes.
For K-Rock and myself, the most important question is, what color is the car?
Okay. It's white. It's probably a bad thing.
My first several cars were white. I was like,
I never owned a white car in my life.
Yeah. White. I've had white cars and black cars. That's pretty much it.
Huh. Interesting.
I don't know. No, I had like
high contrast cars. Yeah, it was. I had to drive down to West Virginia to get it. There's a waiting list in Pittsburgh. You can't get Corollas. Like, I had to drive 3 hours to get the vehicle. Buddy Nizam hooked me up, drove me down to get it, drove me back. It was all day Monday. It was an all day affair. But it's good. We're back, and I can't use it in the States yet because the title hasn't, like,
the future.
Well, Pennsylvania. You can't use it in Pennsylvania.
What did I say?
Yeah, because
the states.
It's the future.
Oh yeah, by the states I meant Pittsburgh. This state. I meant this state.
This particular state.
So that I could interrupt in time. I'm gonna get my earpiece.
Yeah, go get an earpiece. God damn it.
LT's got a good set for the Monk of Funk.
Yeah, he does.
That is a good looking set for that title. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Barrel, barrel, barrel. Milton Berle.
Had a long dick. Yippity yip, yickety stick. Had a good stick. Milton Berle had a good stick. Yickety yip, yippity yip. I don't know. Some type of rhyme. Something like that.
Yeah, there's something there.
Something like that. There's we're feeding into some rumors, you know.
Milton Berle, he played in he was in Batman.
He was in a Batman?
Right? In the old series.
Oh, the early 50s. The 50s Batman.
Wasn't that him, Milton Berle? Yeah, I think he was in the old 60s Batman show.
Wasn't
I
Milton
love
Berle.
that transition music.
No, that was the Joker, the first one.
No.
Oh.
No, Lilac.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
There's a evil villain called Lilac.
In the sitcom.
Yeah, there's an evil villain called Lilac.
Is this better now that I could talk over top of you guys?
Yeah.
I can interrupt properly.
Yeah, you can talk.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
You totally don't cut out.
Good.
You're in the
good.
show now.
Now I'm in the show. I'm
Going on with the show. Going on with the show. Come on, baby.
Oh, go. All right. 300. What? 400? What? 500? 600 big room bucks.
Oh, my, oh, my.
Don't sing it too accurately.
If you
looking
know
at you.
the answer, put it up in the comments. We're looking
What
at
was
the
the
comments.
band?
What was the band? Band and album name.
Oh, wow. The album name.
I am out on this one. I tap out. I have no effing idea. It sounds like something from the Batman 60s era.
Close.
Well, I'm getting. Oh, man, the album name. Was that the one? No, that's after.
One. Yeah.
This was that the one that dealt with where Adam lived in West Hollywood?
No.
Or was that the theater where was that the place that
I already
Jafar
know.
was?
I know what it is. Now I have a guess.
It was the debut album.
Oh, the one with the cover looked like okay, here's a hint. The album cover resembled and was kind of taken off of the Rolling Stones album cover, Sticky Fingers, done by Warhol, but it was a very hair band version of the Sticky Fingers album cover.
That sounds correct, yes.
Wow, I didn't know Sticky Fingers was done by Warhol.
Yep. And I have a copy where it's a working zipper. It had a working zipper.
Fantastic.
And I have a copy. I have a vinyl.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
If you're in the room checking us out, drop us a note.
awesome.
Let us know who you are and what you find interesting. I see
You're interesting. We bet you're interesting.
We have a few viewers here, but
view on this.
View on this magic sauce.
It is
poopy.
That's a kook in the Duke.
That's
drop.
kooks. That's a kook drop
Kook,
right
that's
in
a
the
kook
Duke.
drop in the Duke bucket.
It has the same effect on me every time I
Get a
hear
load
it.
of that. Oh,
There it is. All right,
Yep.
Rolling Stones, Sticky Fingers, and the man who made the most notorious album art of 1971. There it is, with that big donga and the working zipper.
There,
Pittsburgh.
what is that? That's not a. Warhol is like, we're gonna let's try a plum. Let's first try plum. It's not enough texture. I need something.
I think it's a portobello. It's a portobello mushroom. It's a long stem portobello. Pittsburgh's own Andy Warhol, where we are at the moment, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, with the some of the best museums actually are here in Pittsburgh,
on a shirt,
Pennsylvania,
and I just want
including the Andy Warhol Museum.
Pink.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's
Love me some Warhol. Oh wait, hold on.
Bye-byes. Oh wait, bye-byes.
There it is.
Wait, what?
What?
Wait.
Wow.
What?
Warhol. It's like, where did my bulge go? Bring back the bulge, bitches.
You can just go to.
You
Wow.
missed there's your bulge. There's
don't even
your
know
ball,
what's good
Mr.
anymore.
Warhol.
You don't need to go
Oh,
to New York. You just go to
I
Pittsburgh.
don't know. Just go to Pittsburgh. You don't have to go to Europe anymore. Just Pittsburgh.
Go to Pittsburgh.
I don't even know what's good anymore. That is our imitation of David Bowie playing Andy Warhol in the movie Basquiat.
Wow. That's so crazy. The Bowie played.
Basquiat.
Wow, look at all this stuff
I don't
coming
even know what's
together.
good anymore. Oh, yeah. Boom. For real. What? Boom. For real. Yeah. What? Boom. For real. Wow. I don't even know what English is anymore.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I felt like I was watching a movie.
You were.
Yeah, it was like those old movies where you just had like some, a stick with some paper, and then they'd go and fight. You have to have Rebecca would do one of those for the school.
I don't know if they were called movies.
They
were called plays.
They're called puppets.
Yeah,
theater.
Puppets.
Or stick puppet theater.
There was
puppet theater as a movie.
Yeah,
I'd pay top dollar to see that.
A whole movie.
I'd buy that for $1. Hey, you out there, just wondering what you're drinking this evening.
What?
You drinking?
You drinking?
We know T got the gin infused with some Earl Grey.
Gin infused. Earl Grey gin infused.
With the hair of Earl Grey.
And Adolf's working on the black label.
Yeah, black label. Johnny Walker.
Johnny Walker. Old man,
great logo.
Blackie and red, and I drink alone. Yeah, with nobody else.
The Johnny Walker label is pretty cool. It's like just this dude.
He's walking. That's Johnny walking.
Top hat.
He's a dandy.
Black pants. You can't see it, but you just can see his cool ass jacket blowing in the wind.
And his cane.
And his boots. He's ready to walk through some water. He's in a muck boot. Yeah, he's got the muck boots. He's in London. He's in London because he's got the muck boots. He's like, I'm ready to tromp through some water. I'm ready to tromp.
There's the dandy Warhol.
Horse shit. There's gonna be some horse shit I have to walk through. I got a cane in case I slip. And it's windy. But I'm walking. I'm a little tipsy.
Hold your lid.
I'm a little tipsy on the blended scotch. We hate the scotch. But
no, don't bring that into this. You didn't know Johnny was a racist, a nationalist racist.
Well, okay.
Yeah.
Apparently, is this a guy? Is this a Scot? They didn't dress like that in Scotland.
I wasn't around then.
But it's a Scotch whiskey, so he must be. This is a Scotland.
Well, I mean, it's all UK. Maybe he was traveling down, trying to blend in London.
So he's not actually like tipping his hat. He's just like trying to hide his face, trying to blend in.
Maybe that's it.
I'm in London and in the Scotland.
London. Yeah. He got his walking with his shillelagh.
Don't look at me.
It's not a walking stick. It's not a walking stick. It's a shillelagh.
The hell just happened?
I don't know. Are you there?
I'm getting properly pickled. Properly pickled.
I don't know.
Are you there, BB?
Freezing up.
You're freezing up.
I'm here
what
now.
What else is new?
Are you here
the
now?
Best internet in town.
Yeah.
Be here now.
Great for an hour and a half.
Never come down.
Dragonsburg.
Stop sharing your screen, man. Ad hoc. Stop sharing your screen to the feed.
Right. That probably helped.
There you go. There you go. There you go.
Hey, Governor.
I think you had the power to delete it, Beebs.
I took it off, but I couldn't take it out of the waiting area there.
Oh, really? You couldn't delete it?
No, I tried to remove the camera and I didn't do it.
Undeletable.
Power.
That's what you are.
Ducky face. Ducky face. Ducky face. Ducky face. Ducky face. Ducky face.
Nanuki face of the north.
They got 50
Keep going. All right.
Break it down.
Ducky face. Yo, I'll eat that cookie face.
Long time to wait for it, but there it is.
Oh.
It's a golden moment right there, dude. It's a golden moment.
Cookie Puss.
A cookie
Yeah,
plus cookie face.
Yeah,
If you-
Carvel ice cream.
Carvel ice cream.
Carvel ice
The
cream.
new theme song for Carvel's Cookie Puss.
I want to preface this by saying there's a chance that I'm totally making this up, but I'm pretty sure that there's a very interesting story behind the Carvel ice cream empire.
Oh.
Yeah, like from back in the 80s and whatnot. Like I think
Research
there's some
it.
sort of yeah,
Scandal?
like there's
Kiss
like a
Condala?
mafia tie-in, like murders and shit. Like,
Wow, with a voice like that, I'm not surprised.
yeah, I think I could be making that up, but I don't think
Ad
I
hoc,
am.
could you find an old commercial for Fudgy the Whale or Cookie Puss?
Oh.
Hi, I'm Cookie Puss. Oh, you know who time of year it is, kids. It's time for that Carvel ice cream cake. Introducing Cookie Puss. Hi, boys and girls. I'm Cookie Puss. Can you find those commercials? They're bizarre and very of the
Wow.
tri-state area of the United States. I'm not sure where you're viewing from.
Somebody made them. Somebody crafted this thing.
Oh, yes.
Oh yeah,
Carvel Ice Cream Empire.
I'm telling you, I think there was something. I
Something
hope there's
dingy,
something.
dirty. Now, were they in actually Jersey? Were they New Jersey? Carvel. Is anybody researching this? Where's our people? Where's our staff? Who in our staff is doing this?
I'm looking on
Where's
it.
our PAs?
Carvel,
PA stands for
right?
Pennsylvania.
When you're able to, Dave. There's got to be a. Where is the history of the Carvel?
I would like you to ad hoc to bring up a commercial, Cookie Puss commercial. No.
Oh, that would be bad.
Cookie face. Yeah, a Cookie Puss, Carvel
I got
Cookie
one.
Puss
I
commercial.
got
Introducing.
I got one from
those ones.
1982. I got one from 1985.
82. Introduction. Is it Cookie Puss or just Carvel?
It is Cookie Puss.
Golden.
All right. So I was
All right,
9
here we
years
go.
old.
Ironically,
Yes,
this is the same exact time that Sticky Fingers came out by the Rolling Stones. And
No, it wasn't.
it wasn't.
No, that was 71.
Yeah, I said that right in the article.
Gosh,
It was notorious.
ironically, it took 10 years to reach this level of technology after Warhol created Sticky Fingers. You guys see it?
Yeah. America's
All right.
freshest.
You hear it?
Cakes that only Carvel makes.
What's that?
They're made fresh every day. 'Cause that's the Carvel way. And while you're at the store, See Cookie Puss and more, and don't care about Hug Me the Bear.
The friendliest bear.
Hug Me the Bear.
Participating Carvel dealer also has Hug Me the Bear and Cookie Puss dolls. You'll love them. Thank you.
Oh, that's hilarious. Okay, go a little further into the future now. Is that him in the upper left? That looks like his voice.
Okay.
Tom Carvel on Letterman.
Wow.
He's in the Mafia.
Oh yeah. He looks like a made
So one
man.
of the most important things for me with anything on the two bus is
Oh, this is like a whole episode.
Love David Letterman. Look at that. Paul Schaefer had hair.
We were probably watching this in 1982. We were probably in the big room down at Beebs watching this in real time. We just don't remember. Always love Letterman's robot moves.
Welcome back to the show. Mary Beth Hurt will be joining us, also Elaine Boozler, and my first guest tonight has become a celebrity in two fields not usually thought of as related: soft ice cream and television announcing. His name appears on hundreds of ice cream stores here in the East, and his distinctive voice is known to millions of TV viewers, it says here. We're delighted he's here with us tonight. Please welcome Tom Carvel.
It says here.
Kids, I gotta believe it. Uh-oh. He's gonna hit him right in the face with it. Eat
Cookie
it.
Puss was modeled after my own puss. And by puss, I mean my face.
Tom brought us. Have a seat, Tom, and let's take a look at this.
See what it says here?
All right. Can we see what? There it is. This, of course, is lovable Fudgy the whale.
To a whale of an anchor.
Very nice. You know, we visited one of your stores.
Compare that to
long
Cake
ago,
Boss.
And, we found out that Santa and Fudgy were the same guy.
Mm-hmm.
That in December you just put a little Santa hat on the tail of Fudgy the whale, and it's the same guy.
And I understand he's going to be a bunny rabbit now.
Oh, is that right?
Oh, did he stuff cotton in
all
his
these
mouth,
wonderful
in his
characters,
cheeks
eh?
to get that?
Well, you see,
The Godfather.
you can always get a round cake.
Uh-huh.
You know, anyway.
Yeah.
So what we do, we take a character.
What's
of a
up with
cake.
his cheeks?
This is Fudgy the Whale. See, we do a tremendous business with that. We really do. Now,
What did he do? What did
it
he
says
do to his
To a
face?
whale of a dad,
Well,
to a whale of a friend, to a whale of a family. In fact, one store made a mistake. The daughter was kind of heavy.
Mhm.
See? He'll kill me when he hears me. I can't tell his name. But, and the one who wrote on it said, it was supposed to say to a whale of a family. See?
Yeah.
But it said to the whale.
The whale of the family. My, how touching. What a lovely sentiment. For
I think
very
that was
heavy,
plastic
yeah.
surgery back in the day. Like
All right,
they're
thank
like,
you, Tom.
make me look more Italian.
Just say buy one, get
Put
one.
2
free.
pouches right
Buy
here.
one, get one free.
Oh.
He's great.
And yet he's greedy. But it looks like he's got a meatball.
Did he just do a oh?
We have a few customers.
Check
out
it.
You
there.
do. Now you don't go nationwide, do you?
Yes, we do.
You
But
do.
In fact, we're international.
You're in it, but are you in
Some
all
years-
48,
no.
50 states?
Some years ago, we were expanded in about 36 states.
All right, we're not watching this whole thing. What were we here for again? I got hypnotized.
I want to see a 1986 or 85 version of Cookie Puss where they do the weird voice and everything.
I've been hypnotized.
Here's some
All right, here's let's see. Let's go to the wait, that was the 85. Okay. Here's the
Oh, dear
82.
God.
Hello, I'm a Carvel celestial person from out of state. My real name is Cookie Puss, but my friends call me CP. I'm a Carvel ice cream cake, and I make fresh dairy at participating Carvel ice cream stores. Yeah.
Cookie Puss will be at your participating
Be
Carvel ice cream
mutilated.
stores. Please visit. Or if you call this toll-free number, you can send Cookie Puss to a friend.
I like how they wrote in the yeah. Just like there's yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. I am an alien from outer space.
And
We're
here,
gathered here today to mourn
the other
loss of
aliens.
T-Mobile's
Here's
promotion of
the
unlimited
Irish.
premium wireless for
for St. Patrick's Day.
St. Patrick's Day from Carvel. I'm here with my good buddy, Cookie Opus. We want to help you celebrate.
Cookie Opus.
That's right, Cookie Puss. We want everyone to know that we're made at participating Carvel stores with America's freshest ice cream.
The families who own
Terrible.
Carvel ice cream stores would love to make a St. Patrick's Day cake for you and yours, or any day that you want America's freshest ice cream. Please visit them. Thank you.
Please visit them. Thank you.
That's
So
it.
the
That's
history of
fantastic.
Tom Carvel apparently is he started out with one ice cream truck
Okay.
in 1929.
29.
1929.
All right.
And
Ad hoc these big-
on Memorial Day weekend, his
Uh-huh.
truck got a flat tire and he pulled into a parking lot next to a pottery store
Okay.
and began selling his melting ice cream to vacationers who were driving by. The owner let him borrow the electricity from a store. So he opened the truck and sold ice cream there. And in 2 days, he sold out his entire location. Apparently, he did that for 7 years before he bought the store, turned it into a roadside ice cream stand. And that was the first established retailer of Carvel ice cream.
Okay.
And then he died in 1990.
Oh.
He's buried in New York with his wife. And
Was she
in
dead? Was she
2000
dead when he died? Was she buried alive with him, or?
with him? Yeah, that was part of the
Yeah,
thing. Yeah.
probably like, I mean, probably it was a thing. It was a thing back then, pharaohs
Yeah.
and in the 90s, late 80s.
In 2009, his niece, Pamela Carvel, filed court papers to have Carvel's body exhumed and an autopsy performed, stating that she suspected that he was drugged and suffocated by employees that Carvel suspected of embezzlement.
Holy
The
moly.
court denied her petition, and
They were bought.
later that year, she, the niece, became a fugitive from justice in a personal bankruptcy case.
She went crazy.
Or was she made to look like she?
Or was she made to look like she was going crazy?
Bum, bum,
It
bum.
would have been awesome if she was like, I thought you were going to say, and then she was suffocated.
I thought you were going to say, I really did.
But no, apparently nothing really interesting.
Beebs, how's your story faring? What's the latest on your short stories?
If everybody out there, you obviously know that BB Rumble is a writer and the best dungeon master on the planet, but he's been winning all kind of flash fiction awards, and the latest one he's been in is how's it going?
I'm in the third round now. We've been cut down from a little over around 3,800 people down to 500. I find out the results of this round on November 15th.
Okay.
That's
a
when
little later than I thought.
No, November 15th when I find out if I advance to the final round. Or not. And then October.
That is a while.
Oh, and you out there, you can watch last week's episode or 2 weeks ago. You read the
last
story.
week. It was last week.
Was it last week? Okay, yeah. Go to last week's episode through our YouTube channel or our Facebook channel.
Yeah, that was what was that story? Oh, that was the mystery story. Mystery, psychiatrist office, and a fly swatter.
Fly swatter.
And then in 2 weeks.
And a Carvel ice cream nose.
Yeah, in 2 weeks on October 20th is the launch of my next contest.
Okay.
Which is the Rhyming Story Challenge.
Oh, yes. This is where he's gonna put all of everything he learned from the Raising Hell album by Run DMC.
And I'm gonna make the. I can't wait to make the music background.
Oh man, you're totally gotta make this into a musical.
Should I give you the beat?
Cookie puss. Cookie face. Carvel. Milky face.
Cookie puss. Carvel.
But yes, I have no idea what that challenge is yet.
That's exciting.
But I'll be finding that out in 2 weeks, and we'll see where that goes.
Awesome.
Word to Big Bird.
Well, that gives us all something to look forward to.
Does
Keep yourselves alive for the next 2 weeks, people.
Yeah,
Word.
That's my whole thing.
Something to live for.
I try to give people a reason to live.
something.
You know,
They-
like
I've-
that Amazing
thank you.
Stories from 1984 or whatever that was.
Amazing Stories. Great TV show.
Steven Spielberg and Steven Spielberg, I think that was it.
Right
Spielberg
about
and the Right About Us gang.
Right about us.
And the Right About Us dwarf midget gang.
You can't say either one of those.
You can't say either one of those. Those are both bad.
God darn it.
No, they were little demons.
What do you mean I'm
You
not
can say
allowed
little
to take
demons.
the name of the word?
They were little
word
demons,
that
yeah.
got me.
You can say
What's
little
that?
demons.
So what do you mean I'm not allowed to take the Lord of the name of the Lord that God in vain?
if I was, now here's what I'm saying, and this is probably just because I don't relate properly to humans, but if I was a normal human of a small stature,
Mm-hmm.
I would embrace dwarf. Like I would want. I would want
lean
I know
into
what you
the
mean.
dwarf.
Yeah, they
Been
have
popularized.
Like if your choice is Gimli,
Grow
or
a fucking
Bridget
beard.
the midget. Yeah, you
Bridget the Midget, the rock and roll star.
Bridget the Midget. That was the name of a hit song in the
song.
60s. Bridget the Midget.
Different times.
And they were like,
Rock
you know
and roll
what?
star.
You know what? Record it and press it. Guys. Push it. Go get them on tour.
We listened to that many times in the big room.
Oh, we had
listened
skits.
a lot.
We did
listened to
skits.
a lot back in the day.
The midget, the rock and roll star.
Wahoo! Yeah. Can you bring that up? Can you find that on the tube of you?
Oh, can you find Bridget the Midget?
Yeah, but
The
I
rock
still don't
and
know
roll
what gets
star.
us canceled from.
I don't think you
bringing
can get
stuff.
canceled. Well, I
Well.
guess it's copyrighted material probably.
But who would own that?
Yeah, who would take ownership of that? Who wrote it? Did they write other things?
Wahoo! Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Did they write other
Offensive songs?
yeah, other offensive? Let me see. I'm gonna look that up.
Bridget the midget, the queen of the blues.
Yeah, that's it.
It is.
Bridget the Midget, the queen of the blues.
No, I thought it was the rock and roll star. Bridget the Midget, the rock and roll star.
Oh, I think you might be right. It
Yeah,
was the rock.
queen of the blues.
It was.
Well,
But
what the
there's
hell's
a-
Bridget? What's
There's a
Bridget the
picture
Midget?
of. There's somebody that's claiming to be that Bridget the midget in real life.
Oh, a human.
Yeah,
See, humans, we don't relate well to humans.
and she's strangely attractive. That's makes me.
What?
You can do it. It's all right, man. No, you can't. You're married.
That's right.
And she's a rock and roll singer. Bridget the midget band called Grandfather Clock. All right, here you guys want to see this?
Oh my goodness, yeah.
Yeah, like any right-minded person just saying no.
Anyone that is has an inquisitive nature that wants
This
to
is
know
what the big room
what's the
was
truth of the
founded
world.
on, bro.
How the fuck do you spell Bridget? Right?
Oh,
With a D, right?
BRIDGETTE. It's French.
That's what I thought, but
It's like baguette.
All right, so here's Bridget the midget. Here's her in some type of.
It looks like
Like
something
an
out of
orgy
Star Wars.
situation with a bunch of other young midgets. going on?
Well, I guess she's saying it. You can say it.
Rock and Royalty Club.
Who are we
Here
looking
she
at? Where's
is.
she at?
Adult. She's an adult film star too.
Oh, of course.
This is somebody. First of all, this is somebody who jumped on the Bridget the Midget.
Go.
Hi, this is Bridget the Midget. Why don't you come down and party with me at Deja Vu in Oklahoma City for New Year's? It'll be awesome.
And buy a bottle of liquor for $1,000.
Here's an interview, and here's the band. It's not actual video. Or is there?
Be in that shot or she covered up by that guy?
Everybody feeling real sick. Representing, yeah, praying for cheese. And I'm wasting all my time.
They praying for cheese?
Try to make it fit. Then you try to get out real quick.
You got Evel Knievel on bass guitar on a guitar.
I was kinda hoping you would.
And one of the guys from Green Day on the far left.
Yeah.
You try to make it quick.
That's awesome.
She did say something about cheese, praying for cheese.
Friday in Hollywood on Saturday. Check out my YouTube video on rockandroyaltyclubs.com.
This is not your
Bridget the Midget, I love you, baby.
Oh my gosh.
So many lives. Capitalize. So many lives, so capitalize.
I think this might be another one of those Berenstain Bears moments. Because when I look up Bridget the Midget by Ray Stevens, it is Bridget the Midget, the Queen of the Blues.
Oh, we just got Berenstain Baird.
So let's hear
totally
it.
The rock and roll star.
It's Bridget the Midget, the rock and roll star.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on. Adam, stop sharing.
Okay, all right.
Ray Stevens, didn't he also do like Disco Duck or like
he
did like the Streak?
Ahab, the Arab.
Oh geez, yeah, he was a racist. Dude,
He was super
cancel that guy. So Ahab the Arab.
Ahab the Arab.
And Bridget the Midget. But
And
he was
Bridget the
he was I bet he was a Southerner.
There you go.
Now I'm getting canceled for saying.
I can't believe we
There you
just
go.
got.
Down to the go-go, down on the strip. If you want to get hip to a brand new trip, they got a new soul singer. She's really dynamite. Jam up, jelly time, out of sight. All right.
He had to re-record it.
2 feet tall, but if you give her half a chance, she'll pin you to the wall. She's a little showstopper. You're gonna have a ball. She can sing, she can dance, she can really do it all. Yeah. And now, ladies and gentlemen, without
Actually, not a bad singer though.
indeed a great pleasure to introduce to you. Held over 3 weeks and getting rave reviews. Here's Bridget, the Midget, the Queen of the Blues.
Thank you, folks. Thank you. I want to know something. Do you feel all right? Oh, come on now. You can do better than that. Do you
I think she says rock and roll star.
Right?
Let it play. Let it play.
That makes me feel so good. Let me hear it again. Do you feel all right? All right. Here we go now. Is everybody ready? All right. Everybody suck it to me. Yo!
The tempo was slower. Painful.
the stage there, fella. Now, folks, get ready for
That's right.
Yeah, that's where that came from.
So here's Bridget, the midget, and the flying feet. The world's one and only go-go tap dancer.
I really dig it.
You can't come up on the stage. Well, I dig it. And now here's the moment we've all waited for. Three singing little cuties that we all adore. You've heard them with Bridget on all of her hits. They lay down a groove and the sound never quits. They got what it takes, there ain't no doubt. Strawberry and the shortcake working on out.
Working on out.
Where did we get the rock and roll star from? The dig it thing was definitely there, but it was Bridget.
I forgot all about that. I dig it. I really dig it. But that reference always stayed with me, but I didn't associate it with that. But it's Bridget, the midget, the rock and roll star.
Yeah, but it's
Bridget,
not.
the midget, the king of the blues.
The queen.
Queen of the blues.
Porn.
Wow.
Of porn blues. Queen of porn blues.
Yeah.
I mean,
Queen of porn
Danny
blues. Danny Bonaducci. Do.
Danny Bonaducci did her. Queen of the blues.
But there's something weird going on there, right?
I think so.
Not
Unless
good.
we did our own version in the big room.
I don't think so. Did we?
Could be.
Huh. Rocky, what are you hunting for there? Oh, what's happening?
Danny Bonaducci.
Emmanuel Stewart.
Oh, look at that.
Oh,
Move in your face.
and a good one too.
Yeah.
Wow, you don't weigh anything.
This is
Thank
like you know
you.
that picture
Watch
of
those
Michael
wheels.
Jackson when he has
Yeah.
the Grammy.
That is
This is
exactly
that on acid.
Wow, that sure was Danny Bonaducci picking up Bridget the midget.
Who said that? Was that you or me?
That's what we all thought, yeah.
Wow, that really was Danny Bonaducci. That's one of my lobes in my cranium said. Wow. Bridget, the midget.
Viewers, who's Danny Bonaducci and what TV show was he in?
Yes, 800 big room bucks. What another musician television show. All right, down to 400 bucks.
Yeah, you just reduced it.
Reduce that
Because
shit.
before that, it was 8 is enough was one of the guesses, but it wasn't 8 is enough.
Not anymore.
That's why you thought we made it 800, but you were wrong.
Oh, look, I have something else here, by the way. I changed it up.
Oh, T, you're getting wild. What is you drinking?
Meat spinking. All right, now this is
Sammy
a Sammy Alpine Lager.
Okay.
That's brisk, baby. And
Is it brisk and smooth?
Sure. Why not? I believe everything I read. So, it's nice. It's what I had. It's what I have. It's what I'm having.
So
Past
what do you
tense,
guys?
present
Let me
tense.
switch it up here. Away
By the
from
way,
80s weirdness.
Ray Stevens, the writer of Bridget the Midget,
The Streak.
Oh, okay.
Is still alive.
We got to
Still
call him and ask him if
alive.
we got to somehow message him and find out if he had
to re-record it.
He was like, I swear I recorded it as Bridget the Midget, the Rock and Roll Star 2. That's my memory, and everybody told me I'm insane.
Anybody want to guess what Ray Stevens' real name is?
Ray Bradbury.
Here, Ray
Martha
Stevens.
10,000 big room bucks if you know that reference.
Right.
Kitties.
K-Rock
God.
has a friend whose name is Ray Bradbury.
Wow. Is it really Ray Bradbury, or did she actually have a friend named Ray
Fahrenheit
Stevens? And he
451.
believes that
Her
it used
name
to
is
be.
it's a girl. It's a female.
Oh, that's
Her
Ray
name-
Ray.
Yeah, Ray Bradbury.
She's Ray Bradbury?
She's Ray Bradbury.
This is like old Renaissance, like
Yeah.
Mamushka. What was the clothing line?
Super tall. She's like 6'3".
They both worked for Maresca.
Yeah, I don't know if she did. She was a massage therapist. She is a massage therapist.
Gotcha.
And yeah,
Ray
but yeah,
Bradbury.
Ray Bradbury. Ray Stevens, the acclaimed performer of Bridget the Midget and other hit songs. His actual name is Harold Ray Ragsdale.
Come on. You got to keep
Harold-
that name. If you're
Harold
writing joke songs,
Right.
that's so much better. Say it again.
Harold Ray Ragsdale.
Ragsdale to riches.
There it is, ad hoc. You nailed it.
He is an inductee of the Nashville Songwriters Hall of Fame,
Wow.
the Georgia Music Hall of Fame,
Okay.
Southern again.
the Christian Music Hall of Fame,
It's shocker again.
and the Country Music Hall of Fame and Museum.
But not, and he's
died
up for
penniless.
this year's. No, he's up for this year's the Offensive Song Hall of Fame of Vermont, and they have the second location in San Francisco.
He won the Grammy for the songs "Everything Is Beautiful" and
Wow.
Beautiful
in its own way.
That was,
All right,
that was a famous song. He wrote that.
Yeah, he wrote
positive
that
song.
and won the Grammy for it.
Wow. All right,
He
Ray
wrote
Bradbury.
Let's see, at the age of 18, on the B side of his first single, entitled "Silver Bracelet," did a cover of "Rang Tang Ding Dong."
We got to hear that.
Wow.
That's sample worthy.
"Rang Tang Ding Dong."
Bringing that up, please.
That was in 1957.
That should be a porn title. Rang Tang Ding Dong versus Bridget the Midget, the tiny porn star.
Right?
That's it. Bridget the Midget, the tiny porn star. Hey,
Ring Dong, what you doing?
With your ding dong.
He had a transatlantic chart-topping hit in 1974 with "The Streak."
Yep.
Oh boy. We see
That
the
song,
direction
that
this is
song,
going.
that song reached #1
Tickle your funny bone.
on both the American and British singles charts.
Wow. He actually got paid. The Streak.
Transatlantic Bay. Streak. Yeah, it was about
Yeah.
getting naked and running around.
By Ray Stevens. Here we go. Ready?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Like to hit go. Ray Bradbury. What was his real name again?
Harold Ray Ragsdale.
God, that's such a great like a flim flam man that goes to town to town singing songs that are nonsensical and slightly racist.
Right.
This is Miss Grundy, the lady I told you about from Standards and Practices, Say what? The censor, remember?
Oh, listen, this man will take care of you. You know what to say. I'll be watching this. Hello, everyone. This is your Action News reporter with all the news that is news across the nation. On the scene at the supermarket. There seems to have been some disturbance here. Pardon me,
This
sir.
isn't Ring Ragsdale, is it?
Yeah, I did. I was just standing over there by the tomatoes, and here he come, running through the pole beans.
Oh, this is The Streak.
Veggies, naked
Yeah.
as a jaybird. Ethel's over there in the jams, jellies, preserves, and pickles. I hollered over there. I said, "Don't look, Ethel!" She dropped a whole jar of kumquats and fell back into the sweet midget cider. Had us too late. She
Kumquats and midgets.
sinks.
There it is.
Boogie that, boogie that. Boogie that, boogie that.
Oh, yes, they call him the street.
This went number one, huh?
2 feet.
Two countries.
Here and England.
Proud as he can be of his anatomy, he gon' give us a peek. Oh, yes, they call him the street. Like to show off his physique.
Those glasses are old popular again.
Audience to be found, to be streaking it round, fighting public critique.
Hello, once again, everyone. Your Action News reporter on the scene at the gas station. There seems to have been some disturbance here. Pardon me, sir. Did you see what happened?
Yeah, I did. I was just sitting here trying to get some air in my car there, and he disappeared out of the traffic. Come streaking around the grease right there, doesn't have nothing on but a smile. Ethel's in there getting her a cold drink. I hollered at her,
Okay.
"Don't look, Ethel!"
That
Too
was
late,
it.
she done been moved. Flashed her right there in front of the shock absorbers.
So there you go. That was, yep.
As of today, Ray Stevens is still alive.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah.
He is still alive, and he has a net
Still
worth
alive.
of $12 million.
Come now, Ray Stevens.
Wow.
Ray Stevens has $12 million to his name.
I found a Jafar.
Hey, that's
Jackie
odd.
Jafar.
I saw her somewhere else in a completely different venue.
What's that? Congratulations. Moving, grooving. Right on. Mark said they got a lot done at the theater tonight, and a good bead on the rest of the week. Moving and grooving. $12 million for Ray Stevens, formerly known as Harry Harryhausen.
Estimates range between $8 million and $15 million. But
awesome.
It generally sells at $12 million.
For what is Mike? Like,
apparently he also now owns Nashville's premier performance venue.
Wow. Nashville's popular. Nashville went up in value. If he bought anything, he might have bought it for $200 back in the 80s, and now it's worth $20 million. Like Nashville's.
Yeah.
Ray Stevens is 84 years old.
All right.
Hey,
Harold Ramis.
He still has an easy decade left of him at $12 million.
Right, man. Well,
He
now
could spend
they've
$1
got
million. He could spend $1 million a year.
Uh-huh.
Die in his mid-90s. Still have $2 million left over.
That's pretty good.
You should probably tell him that.
You could do a lot with I mean, you can spend $1 million a year. What can you do? Try to spend $1 million a year. That's a lot of midgets. It's a lot of midgets and a lot of cocaine. He's like, I can't do cocaine anymore, but I can do the midgets. I can't do the midgets, but I can have them around.
I can do the
What else would he do for $1
They're
million?
expensive.
What else would he do?
Especially ones that'll let you call him that.
Well, he'd buy a couple grocery stores.
Uh-huh. Right. So that they can run around naked.
Shrieking?
He probably are. I think that's how he made his money. He invested in grocery stores. That grocery store location, he owned that grocery store location.
He probably it's now a music hall in Nashville.
What else has he got going on? This guy.
He owns a club, but I mean, he's fucking 84
The dance
now,
club
right?
where Bridget the Midget dances in Nashville.
Right.
Do they play Bridget the Midget? Apparently the Blues Star. Do they play that on the radio in his club? Like when you walk in there,
Queen of the Blues.
The Queen of the Blues. How did we get? Did we? It must have been a big room thing. We got
a big room thing.
All right. So for those of you who don't know, what is the Berenstein Bears controversy?
It's that everybody that grew up around our age is convinced that the name of the children's
book
book
series, and then the cartoon
was the
Berenstain Bears.
Bears. Right. Which one did it change to now?
Berenstain, like
it is Berenstain now.
Spain. Yes. Yeah.
Right, but we thought it was Berenstain.
Yeah. Like Stein.
Yeah.
And here's why.
Berenstain Bears.
Apparently, here's why. Why you thought it was the Berenstain Bears? Name theory explained. The Berenstain Bears, right here. These guys. Why did we think that? Well, it's a common mistake to think the children's book, The Berenstain Bears, was called The Berenstain Bears. It has created a surprising amount of controversy over the years. It's often used to demonstrate the Mandela effect, a phenomenon which large groups of the population remember a historical fact, prompting theories about alternate realities. The misconceptions about the name the Berenstain Bears have become widespread, causing heated debates both on and offline, and been referred multiple times in popular media.
To eat.
I don't know what this is. Apparently,
it's anything to do with anything.
No.
So there you have it,
the
people.
Berenstain Bears.
Well, that's the information you're not going to find out.
Might not be the real reason you say Berenstain. The Mandela effect is intriguing, but there's more to explain why so many people get the spelling of Berenstain Bears name wrong. The two official TV adaptation series used pronunciation of Berenstain that could easily be misinterpreted to be Berenstain. So there was a TV adaptation which they said Berenstain instead of Stain in the TV. So if you as kids, we could have watched.
I believe everything we see on TV.
Yeah. The people who grew up with the
cartoons.
the people who grew up with the cartoons as children might have repeatedly heard Berenstain, and never been corrected. So they still call the Berenstain Bears by their wrong name. This is the simple reason for the Berenstain or Berenstain debate. That makes sense. Or we're in an alternate universe, which
For simpletons. Hey, listen. Since Jafar is home, I'm going to try and switch off of our network and use the other one because I'm glitching out. But I am going to wrap up here soon.
Yeah, we can tap out.
I think we're about getting to the point of the wrapping up of the.
Yeah, we're here, man. We're good. We did it. It's 2 hours.
We did it.
Team the Monk Froze.
That's
a good freeze, Monk.
I think he's just fucking.
He froze that good. There he is.
Is that better?
Yeah.
Is that better or worse? For better or for worse? All right, good.
Freeze is great.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
well, hey, you guys have anything exciting coming up this week? And are we looking good for next Wednesday?
Well, I think we're looking for next.
That's a good freeze.
As of right now, I believe we're
It's
looking.
a British freeze.
I think we're okay for next Wednesday. It might be an early night next Wednesday. I don't think I'll be up late. I'll probably maybe look for an hour or so next Wednesday. But there is for the coming week. There's interesting stories that are going to be abounding.
Really?
Oh yeah. The first of which.
I'm scarred for life, but I'm set for life, and I'm set for life, but I'm scarred for life, and I'm coming at you. I'm fucking crazy. I'm fucking fucking insane.
That's the fucking chorus right there.
You nailed it, dude. You nailed it. You nailed it. Formed into fucking Joe Rogan.
You did.
You fucking,
Joe Rogan. Yeah.
Yeah. You did. You visually transformed into Joe Rogan. It was amazing.